Smoke weed every day. Smoke weed every day.
Hello YouTube, and welcome back to What a Weird World We Live In. In today's episode, guys, we've got some pretty big stories, some good, some bad. Stay tuned to the end to see me at the end. I'm a different person then. You don't want to see me at the end. You just don't. Anyway, let's jump right into it. Okay, guys, so the first story today is a story that really fucking pisses me off, really, to be honest. And it's about a dog that died because its owner didn't tell anyone that she actually had a dog when she went to prison.
Oh, you got a bitch fucked up. You hear me? You got me fucked up. You got me fucked up. You got me fucked up.
So the story goes, Jenna Bennett, 26, failed to tell anyone that she had a dog, and its name was Zacco. And the dog was a 1-year-old Staffordshire Bull Terrier. And she failed to tell anyone that she had this dog when she went to prison. So in response to that, basically the dog was left there like on his own for whenever she was in prison. So apparently Zacco had crawled into a pile of her clothes, and that's where the body was found, rotting like 3 months after she'd been sent to prison. The dog was only found because like neighbours reported like flies and stuff and like a crazy ass smell coming from the flat. There is pictures of the dog. I'm going to show them now, but I'm going to blur the dog just because I don't really think anyone actually want to see a rotting dog. So I'm going to blur it. I will put a link to the actual unblurred picture in the description if anyone for some reason would like to see that. But in response to the dog like being left on its own, Bennett was sent back to jail for 17 weeks. Now 17 weeks, I know that sounds like quite a long time, but I don't think that's fair, to be honest, because I know people are like, humans and dogs are just dogs, they're just pets. But if they have feelings and stuff, which they do, obviously, like dogs, they know what they're doing and stuff, like they feel pain, they get happy, blah, 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 blah. So basically, I don't think, like that dog must have been suffering longer than what she's going to be jailed for. Because I'm guessing she didn't look after it that well when she wasn't in jail, if she didn't even bother to tell anyone when she went to jail to look after it. So I'm guessing that dog suffered way longer than 17 weeks. So yeah, but I know I'm not a judge, so I can't change that. If I was a judge, this motherfucker, she'd be run over. Seriously, she'd be run over right in the court. Fucking bus straight through the court wall, and only gets hit by it. Now, but anyway, back to the story. I know I went a little bit off track. Yeah, so she got another 17 weeks in prison for animal cruelty. She was also disqualified from keeping animals for life, which that's a good thing. Like, this bitch shouldn't be even allowed to own a can of beans without someone supervising her. I'm a guy that does generally love dogs. I have one myself, and my brother has one who lives with me. So there's 2 dogs there in my house. And I don't know, man. It's just needless because it could have been avoided so easily. Like, so easily. She could have told the judge or anyone, and I'm guessing they would have sorted out something so the dog wasn't just left there. You know what I mean? Like, she could have told the judge, he would have told the RSPCA, and that dog would have still been alive today. But as for the jail sentence, I don't think that is fucking fair. I think she could get even longer, to be honest. But that's my opinion. Like let me know in the comments down below if you think like what she got was fair for what she did, or like, you know, just let me know your views on the story, like, because I just got a bit angry at it when I read it. Let me know what you guys think. I'd be interested to read, guys. And I'm just gonna jump on to the next story now. Okay, guys, so the next story that I got for you today is coming from Thorpe Park, where thrill seekers were left hanging upside down on the ride, the Saw ride. I'd never been, so if you've been, you might know what I mean. It's the Saw ride. They were left hanging upside down for up to 90 minutes. Now, this is the exact reason why I fake illnesses in theme parks. Don't tell anyone. Passengers were partly halfway around the Saw roller coaster when it grounded to a halt 30 feet up and completely upside down. 8 people were in the car and had to be ejected manually by staff at the Surrey theme park on Sunday. People that were actually on the ride, guys, actually started tweeting and stuff, so I'm going to show you some of these tweets. So we had this one here by Victoria. She tweeted out, stuck in Thorpe Park for over an hour and a half, hanging upside down. Tried to conquer my fear of rides yesterday by going on the Saw ride at Thorpe Park. It stopped halfway up and left me hanging upside down for over an hour. For an hour, not over an hour. For an hour. Okay. So, yeah, you imagine that. You're thinking, you know what? How many times do people do it and nothing happens? That's what I always think when I'm about to do something that's a bit scary. As long as I've seen other people do it, it's like, okay, so they can do it this many times and they never die, so I can do it. I'll be fine. But you imagine being that guy, though, like, yo, why am I scared of roller coasters? Everyone goes on roller coasters. I've got no need to be scared of him. And so then he thinks, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to ride the Saw roller coaster. I'm going to ride this bitch. And then it gets stuck upside down. That motherfucker's not going to go anywhere near a roller coaster again in his life. I can tell you that. But what the fuck would you do? I'd be so scared, like, because if you're upside down, you're basically looking at the floor, I guess. Oh my god, I'd be so scared, man. I'd probably cry. Try my hardest to get in the feeler position and sob until I got lifted out. And if they thought like I was gonna climb out my seat and like cling to a fucking ride worker, like if that was me, hell no. I ain't getting out of that fucking seat unless they've got the biggest motherfucking giant dude in the world. Unless the Hulk's there and he's gonna physically grab me and carry me down to safety, there is no way in this fucking world I would climb out my seat and start clinging to some little teenager that randomly got a job at Thorpe Park. Fuck that. Hell no. But that is some crazy ass story, man. So yeah, guys, if you're ever thinking about going on, you know, something a bit scary, go Thorpe Park. You know, you never know. You might not make it out. You heard about this, like, so much more lately. Like, rides messing up. I think it's a conspiracy. Conspiracy! It's not a conspiracy, but seriously, like, you do hear about it so much. Like, there was that girl was it Alton Towers? That, like, really messed up. The ride really malfunctioned, and she ended up, like, losing her legs last year, I think that was. So it's just crazy, man. Don't trust roller coasters. It's so fucking scary. But it's crazy though, like, because I don't go on them. They just really do make me think, nope. So don't go on rides, guys. if you want to be safe, no, I'm not joking. Majority of rides are safe. This malfunction, I guess, happens every now and again. But fuck being the one caught in this malfunction. Anyway, guys, that's enough on this story. Let's move on to the next one. Okay, guys, so the last story we're going to talk about is from an absolute badass. His name is Jonathan Pengler from Cardiff. Now, apparently, Jonathan was out on a night out with a few friends when he ended up, turning up in the local McDonald's on the way home. Like fucking uptown kebab shop, but never mind. So anyway, he was in there and he was just So anyway, he was in there and he was in the queue and there was this woman in front of him and she asked just for a cup of warm water and McDonald's, and which they said no for some reason, like they straight up refused the water. So then Jonathan was like behind her and like obviously he heard everything that was going on. And then out of the goodness of his heart, he like ordered her some food. She just wanted a single cheeseburger, so that's what he got her. And then apparently like a few of his friends bought like some food as well for for the nights ahead and stuff. But then he wasn't done there. Then like he started to actually talk to her and get to know her and stuff. And then her friend came over, so then he started talking to her friend as well. Her name was Paula. So they was talking, and then he invited them back to his house. He made them food for so they'd have some food for the next few days, that they could just eat. You know what I mean? They could just straight up eat. So anyway, so he gave her some food. He allowed her to have a shower, her and a friend, to have a shower and brush the teeth and stuff and get feeling a bit fresh, man. And then they were on his way, man. That's just fucking absolutely amazing. For someone to just do that, for no reason. Obviously he wasn't gaining anything. He was just yeah, I'ma help these people. I like that, man. I like it when people help other people. But never mind. But anyway, McDonald's, a spokesman told the Mirror online that there is no McDonald's policy banning homeless people from our stores, and a vast majority of such requests are granted. So they're saying, yeah, they're not banned from our stores and people do get blah 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 blah. So yeah, basically they're not admitting to it or apologizing for it. They're just saying that they don't have a policy that bans homeless people. I'm not going to start sitting in dissing McDonald's or whatever. It is a bit of a shit thing, but this story was mainly just to show you how much of a badass Jonathan Pengler is, because to just take that upon yourself and spend your own money, and plus he was on a night out, so I'm guessing he was drunk and just whoa, and then all of a sudden he turns into he makes someone just whole week, probably, maybe month, because being homeless has got to suck, man. It has really got to suck. Our problems that I have now and what people have, everyday problems, to me and you who have the problems, they're oh my god, this is really da 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 da. But if you think about their problems, god damn, our problems are nothing compared to what they gotta worry about. It's just crazy, man. It is really crazy. You should be nice to the homeless people, man. But anyway, yeah, this story was absolutely amazing. I thought I'd put it in there just because of how cool it was. Jonathan, if you end up ever seeing this, you're an absolute badass, and I hope you blah. No, I don't know where I was going with that. But anyway, guys, that's the show. I know I haven't give a schedule out when these shows are going to be out, because technically I don't know. And when I'm going to work on one, I'll probably let you know what the schedule will be, rather Wednesday, Thursday or Friday. and there might be another video, but not a What a Weird World video. Maybe like, I don't know. I was thinking about doing like top 10 YouTubers that that I like loads and stuff. So then maybe you could see some of the ones that I like, and then you watch them and you be like, yeah, they're cool as fuck. So yeah, maybe do that video during the week, and I'll have an update to let you know the schedule. Thanks for watching, guys. It means a lot. Y'all stay fresh. Y'all the best, and I'm out. Peace.
Smoke weed every day.